Hasbro just finished a live stream revealing a bunch of new products, and I can't lie to you, I am freaking amped up. All sorts of new Star Wars Black Series vintage collection. Let's just go right into it, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt, often called Big Nerdy. You are the NWO, the Nerd World Order, and this is I can't even begin to tell you how pumped I am coming out of this live stream. Considering how underwhelming Marvel Legends news has been the last 2 weeks, this was exciting, and yeah, I have coffee, I am amped up, let's talk. This is the I Am Your Father's Day stream, so okay, cool, Father's Day's not for a week, but I'll take it. They showed us another picture of the fan vote winner and announced he will be on sale tomorrow. That is the Republic Trooper. If you have the 3.75-inch Black Series version of this, you might want to sell them now, because that's the most expensive version that there is, and it's about to drop in value quickly. The first announcement was for the Vintage Collection, and it was a Hoth Rebel Trooper, and he looks really cool. This is going to be available tomorrow for most major retailers, and it's going to be in stores in late 2021, early 2022. If you didn't know, I do sell toys. Right now, I just sell Marvel Legends and the Black Series, so anything Black Series we talk about today, let me be your guy. I'm going crazy because I'm so revved up right now because the end of this live stream was so crazy, so just bear with me and bear with like the ness of it, okay? So our next reveal wasn't really a huge reveal, some of this was rumored, but it's the next wave of archive figures, which we knew we were getting. Here's who we got coming out later this fall. We have a new Princess Leia for the first time with a photoreal technology, who I just talked about needing an update desperately, and she looks really good from the pictures. Next up is another one I've talked about, and that's a Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. They have a photoreal face, so he's not going to have that constipation look anymore, which is exciting, and he's got less red hair, so it's more accurate, which I never even noticed that as an issue, but sure, why not? The next member of the archive collection will be a 501st Trooper, which is sure to be popular, and then the one that I consider to be the big one is Darth Revan. This is a highly sought after Black Series figure that everybody has always wanted because he's great. Comes with soft goods. Again, they did say they updated the colors on the lightsaber blades to make them more vibrant. Since I already have the other one, I'll probably pick this one up to open because I don't have an opener of him, and that should be pretty cool. Next up is a series of repaints. So this is they're calling it the Rogue One Complete the Crew set. So it's a combination of repaints actually, with repaints and some new stuff. First off, we have 𝘱𝘠𝘠, which is played by Riz Ahmed in the movie. I haven't seen Rogue One in 5 years. I need to watch it again. So I'm probably saying his name wrong. I apologize. It's been a while. I'm really impressed with this figure because he comes with a backpack grappling hook thing. So the grappling hook comes out of the backpack and then can get rewound in there. How crazy is that? They showed us an inbox picture and what it's going to look like, and it looks really cool. They gave Rogue One a teal light bluish color, and the galaxy art should look really cool once it's put together for those of you who save your boxes. Next up is, well, we'll just call this interesting. It's Jyn Erso. So Jyn Erso is probably the biggest peg warmer in Black Series history, so doing this again is risky. I will say that she looks really nice. She has a photoreal face this time, and it's completely updated paint. The outfit's from near the end of the movie, and once again, her hood is removable. Next up is Cassian Andor. This one might be popular considering he's got his show coming out sometime soon. Once again, photoreal deco for the first time. They are really happy with how his facial hair came out, and I gotta admit, it looks really good. They blended in his goatee to his hair with like a, I don't know what you call it, like a stubble line, I guess. Next up, we have K2SO. So obviously this isn't photoreal because it's a droid, but they did make one somewhat significant change to make it more realistic. He now has white pupils on the figure, which is how he was in the film. Originally, the first figure, he had red eye pupils, which is what the original concept art looked like. Next up, for me to butcher his name, this one's gonna be popular, and it is 𝘱𝘂𝑚𝑤𝑎. He was a pain in the butt to find in stores. I never actually found him in stores, so I'm looking forward to getting this one. He comes with photoreal technology. He's got soft goods again, and once again, his staff and bow. His face wasn't bad the first time, so I'm excited to see how he looks with an updated face. Speaking of looking good the first time and updated faces, we have Baz Malbus. So again, photoreal technology, really good likeness. The crew thought that he was the best likeness possibly in the line, and once we get it in hand, we'll be curious to see if it is in fact one of the best. He comes with his rifle with a belt-fed ammo to a backpack, just like he did previously, so chock full of goodness. All of these Rebels figures are available tomorrow on the fan channel, which means Nerdzoic will have them, so make sure you come back and check. I will send out messages tomorrow at 1 p.m. once they become available. These are all slated to ship then later this fall. Now for the part people are going to hate, let's talk some exclusives that are going to our favorite place, Target. First off, Antoc Merritt, which they talked about like he's had a figure before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's never had a Black Series figure. So I don't know what they were talking about. They talked about how he's all new updated, and I'm like, are you sure he's not just new, period? But they did reuse the Snow Speeder pilot's arms, and I think they said the Luke Snow Speeder helmet to make it look correct and articulate well with the bulkiness of the suit. In the pictures, he looked great. I'm looking forward to see how he turned out. He, of course, also has the face portrait, face scan technology. He is due out later this fall, and like I said, in the US, he is a Target exclusive. In Canada, he's going to Toys R Us, and in the UK, he is going to the fan channel. Lucky you guys. Sticking with Rogue One exclusives, next up is Galen Erso. So Jin's daddy is getting his first Black Series figure, which again, they acted like this was an update, but we haven't gotten one of these. He comes with the Death Star plans, which will be a pretty cool little accessory. Once again, he is a Target exclusive in the US, Toys R Us in Canada, and the fan channel out in the UK. All right, TVC time. I don't collect TVC like full on like I used to. I have a bunch of carded. I did get the Razor Crest, so I gotta buy some of these. This is nuts. Some of these figures look incredible. They're making me regret not being in on the vintage collection the whole time. So first off, Bo-Katan. So this is a first time in the vintage collection line. She is a 100% new sculpt from head to toe. Rather than having a removable helmet, she has a swappable head and helmet. Her viewfinder is articulated. She has a removable jetpack and pistols, rocker ankles, which is nice, and photoreal technology for the first time, obviously, because it's the first time in the line. Speaking of people from that Mandalorian show, we also have the Mythrol, which, if I remember correctly, he's voiced by someone famous, but I'm forgetting who. This is his first time in any line. He is 100% new, minus the pistol, which is a redo of something they said, but everything else is new. He comes with his bounty puck with a projection, which is pretty cool. He also comes with the binders he was wearing in Season 1, as well as the cutting tool he had in Season 2. Much like Bo-Katan, he's got those rocker ankles going on. This is where my excitement really started to blow up as they gave us a Razor Crest update. So they have painted samples in hand. It's being fine-tuned. And Jon Favreau stopped by to review it, and he was really impressed with it, which is cool because Jon Favreau, I know, butchered. But he is my favorite part of Star Wars right now, without a doubt. Okay, maybe Dave Filoni too. Favreau, Filoni. The Fs are good. They then gave us a behind the scenes of their photo shoot with the painted versions of the ship. They teased that we would see the next reveal in the video. I'm really glad they ended up showing it again anyway, because I missed it because I'm blind. But the reveal was our next reveal, which is Quill, or I've called him Kiwi, or Quill, or Nick Nolte, whatever we're calling him. It's Quill, I know. I have spoken. He is again 100% new, photoreal technology, rocker ankles, comes with his backpack. Woo, he looks awesome. All three of these will be available tomorrow. I'm not carrying these because I don't carry the vintage collection, so you're going to have to go elsewhere. But if you need help finding them, let me know. I'll help you out. All right, other news. Let's get into pipeline reveals. So we got 6 figures revealed for the Black Series. And guys, I just went nuts for some of these. So some of these I kind of expected. Some of these I was just like, meh. So first off, the Jedi Patrol Trooper. Okay, cool, another trooper, that's great. But then my jaw was like, yes! When they said Bib Fortuna, Return of the Jedi, which means we'll still get Fat Bib Fortuna someday. Then we got the rumored Fennec Shad figure, which is Mulan. Then another one that made me just go, yes! And that is Mayfield in his disguise. So Bill Burr, you got an action figure, buddy. Then we got the one that Pat Patterson would say is going to sell like bananas. And that is, of course, Boba Fett. And last but not least, we get Cobb Vanth, Raylan Givens. You got a figure. Can't wait to get that one. Next up, we go to the vintage collection pipeline, and we have 2 figures and another playset. I love these playsets. Coming later this year, early next year. First off, Bib Fortuna again. It's the year of Fortuna. And then we're getting Lobot. And then the one I'm really pumped for, the Navarro Cantina playset. So that's going to be really cool. And then the big one, folks. We're getting a Black Series HasLab. It's coming this fall. First time ever, Black Series HasLab. Holy crap. And here's the other thing, it's not a vehicle. So what the hell is it? What's it going to be? Are we going to get like a Rancor? Are we going to get a Beast? Are we going to get a playset? I can't wait. This is going to be something we talk about for a while now, I'm sure. That is a lot of stuff. They say too much of anything is a bad thing, except for Nerdzoic videos. Subscribe! Seriously, if this is not the first time you're watching me, why haven't you subscribed yet? That's the YouTube gods telling you need to. Till next time, remember, you gotta get old, but you don't have to grow up. Just be cool and stay nerdy. Later.